Hey, 7th graders, Mr. Gavin here again. Going to go over quickly our activity for week 5, quarter 2, Tuesday, November 10th. Okay. I just want to say, first and foremost, I appreciate all the work you guys are putting in. The work that we are seeing between Miss Dalton and I for language arts has been awesome. Make sure you keep turning in your assignments, letting us know when you turn them in if you do turn them in late. But make sure you are keeping up within the folders and turning them in on time, because if you turn them in late past the due date, remember you do get deduction for points. And also, if it is up to a certain extent of time you not turned in, it will not be graded. Okay, so make sure you're logging in every day and completing these assignments. Also, please watch the entire video. I'm going to try to keep it short for you. I know the videos can sometimes be a little bit of length. That is just to give you further and clear instructions so you can do the best possible in the assignment. I noticed on some of us, I don't think we are watching the entire video because we are not answering certain questions that we talk about in these videos that we provide for you guys. Okay, but overall, pretty good job. Keep up the good work. I just want to tell you that you guys are doing well, and we appreciate all of your hard work. So I'm going to go ahead and get started for Tuesday, 11/10. It is titled A Matter of Pride, and it is Springboard 1.14. Okay. Going to go ahead and click on that, and once again, make sure to open with Cami. All right, and when the assignment pops up, here's what it will look like. It is titled A Matter of Pride. The story we'll be reading is titled Arachne. All right, we are sticking with the Greek mythology theme that we have been discussing over the past couple of weeks. I know we read Phaethon. I know we've discussed it in multiple warm-ups. I know we've discussed it in other short assignments as well that went along with our other Springboard activities. This is a continuation of Greek mythology. Do not forget your learning targets that are highlighted up here and starred. These are important, okay? During this activity, our main learning targets will be to compare and contrast. Remember, compare, how are two things alike, and contrast, how are they different? And we're going to compare and contrast character traits, okay? So characterization, different qualities and different traits of those characters in our story, and how that leads to the self-destruction. Destruction is destroying or tearing down. Self-destruction is how one person does that to themselves, okay? We're also going to analyze the relationship between character and plot and between conflict and resolution. Okay, we're going to analyze how they're similar, how they're different, how they go together, character and plot, and also how the conflict leads into our resolution of the story. All right, so make sure we're highlighting and marking the text up as we go. Before reading, you need to answer the question over here in my notes. Athena is one of the daughters of Zeus who figures prominently in Greek mythology. Who is Athena? What are her special talents and attributes? You will not know this most likely before reading. Use your resources. It tells you right here to open up a new tab and look into the info. All you will do is open up a Google tab, search Athena, and answer these two questions where it gives you space where the arrow is drawn to the left. Make sure you write 3 details about Athena and her special talents and attributes. Okay, here is a short little paragraph about the author. It's always good to get background on our author. That might give us some insight to our story. Okay, then you'll go ahead, similar to the past, you will read, make sure we are highlighting our learning targets, continue with asking questions along the way, along the side over here. You have plenty of room. Ask questions if you have room in your notes. Circle words you do not know, put question marks and exclamation points next to things that are exciting. Okay, and as you go, just answer these questions along the way. Number 1, okay, you will put in the space down here. If you do not have enough room, it is okay to write your answer down here. Okay, we're looking for good, in-depth, detailed answers. So if you do not have enough space, okay, maybe draw your text box down in this area down here. And then simply just draw an arrow to show us that it was the answer for this one, for number 1. Okay? Once again, things along the way are starred and highlighted. You need to highlight those particular parts in the story above. Okay, similar to 2 and 3, here is your space to answer those. If you are struggling on particular questions, okay, email us or message us on Schoology that particular question. Hey, Mr. Gavin or Mrs. Dalton, I am struggling on the Arachne story. I do not understand question 3. Can we set up a time to talk about it? Or hopefully we can answer it in the email or message back to you. Okay, so make sure you're using those. Just do not answer them if you do not know. Okay, make sure you are answering everything to the best of your ability and asking questions if you do not understand. Okay, the story will continue down here. It's about 3 pages long. Okay, and make sure you answer number 4 off to the left as well over here. Do not forget, here's where some of us are forgetting. We answer the questions during the story and we think we're done because we're at the end of the story and we go ahead and turn in. Do not forget you need to answer the after reading questions, okay? Checking your comprehension, checking your understanding of the story. And it has a star next to it and is highlighted in green if you forget. Okay? Myths have been used for generations to explain natural phenomena like lightning, tsunamis, and volcanic eruptions. Identify the elements of nature this myth explains. Okay, so in this story, this myth is going to explain an element of nature. Those are the examples if you do not know what an element of nature is. Okay, you need to state what the phenomenon is. What is the element of nature? Okay, which character explains this phenomenon, or which character has those character traits, right? Remember in Greek mythology, a lot of our gods and goddesses and warriors and different things like that have powers. Okay, so which character explains what this phenomenon that you listed and stated over here in this box? Which character did that? What choice that character made? And remember, what is the lesson learned stated back to our learning targets? Okay. Also known as the theme. Remember, theme is one of our literary elements. About said figurative language. Theme is one of our literary elements. Okay, the lesson that is learned in the story. Okay, and one last part to complete this particular springboard. Read directions. That is important. Okay, if you do not understand the directions from this video, make sure you reread over here. To show that you are able to properly interpret pronoun antecedent agreement, reread this passage. Okay, inserting a proper noun. So you're going to be inserting a proper noun where there is pronouns. For example, the first 2 are done for you. Never before had Arachne been matched against anyone whose skill was equal or even nearly equal to her. Okay, her own. So her is our pronoun, right? You need to take the proper noun, which is Athena or Arachne, whichever one fits, and you're going to get that information from the story, okay? And you need to insert the proper noun in here accordingly to make the sentence make sense, okay? So you're simply replacing the pronoun with a proper noun. In this case, it's going to be Arachne's own. So if I reread the sentence, never before had Arachne been matched against anyone whose skill was equal or even nearly equal to Arachne's own. Okay? Second example. As she is our pronoun. We're replacing the pronoun with a proper noun. As Arachne stole glances from time to time at Athena and saw the goddesses working swiftly, calmly, and always a little faster than herself. This is where then you will replace herself, okay, with a text box and write in the correct proper noun. Okay, and you'll go and continue to finish this section of the assignment. Okay, here are some more directions for you. Make sure you write the name of the character the pronoun in the text is referring to. And then once again, read the directions at the top of the page and use these examples to help you along the way. All right, that is it for Springboard 1.14, a matter of pride. Your story is Arachne. I hope everyone is staying safe, staying warm, and staying healthy out there. All right, we miss you guys and hope you're all doing well. Goodbye.